Welcome back to Buffalo Bob Sports. I'm your host, Buffalo Bob. And I was at the gym last night looking at the TVs, and I see on ESPN the Chargers have signed Jim Harbaugh as their next head coach. Most of you probably already seen, so let's get right into it. So, Jim Harbaugh, coming off of a national championship win at Michigan, a former ex-NFL coach for the 49ers, very successful, multiple playoff appearances, a Super Bowl appearance in his last coaching year, I'm pretty sure. What an exciting time to be a Chargers fan, going from Brandon Staley to Jim Harbaugh. A coach in Brandon Staley that he was more of a wild card, I guess you could say, would go for it on fourth down all the time when it wasn't very necessary, I guess you could say, but I guess that's up to opinion. And wasn't always very successful, was kind of known for blowing leads, especially last year in the playoffs against the Jaguars. So you had a mess at head coach, and now you're getting an adult with zero baggage in Jim Harbaugh, and a coach that knows how to win big games and win in big moments and has proved time and time again. Now, coming off of his national championship team in national championship year, he finally captured what he needed to at Michigan, brought back winning to the team, to the city, and the culture. Now he hopes to bring the winning to the LA Chargers. For the past 4 years, the LA Chargers have been unachieving heavily, as they've been led by Pro Bowl caliber players such as Joey Bosa, Derwin James, Austin Eckler, Keenan Allen, and young superstar quarterback Justin Herbert. Now on paper, if you just tell people all these names, they're going to be like, okay, yeah, that team's a playoff contender every year, potential Super Bowl contender. Unfortunately, they're even having trouble making the playoffs in the last couple of years. And when the 1 year they did make it, they got knocked out in the first round by blowing a huge lead. But you bring in Jim Harbaugh, like I said, a coach that knows what he's doing, that's gone to the playoffs, gone to a national championship, gone to a Super Bowl, has playoff experience, and knows how to win and bring back a winning culture, which is the biggest deal. You got to get a winning culture. You can't just expect to just throw things together, be losing a bunch, and then, okay, we got a great head coach, and now we're just going to win. I don't think it's going to be a Super Bowl in year one. It might be. You never know. We don't know the future. But my prediction is he's going to come to the LA Chargers in year one, get his footing in the building, get to know everyone, command respect from everyone, and start turning the ship around. I think within 2 to 3 years, the LA Chargers could very well be a Super Bowl contender. Now the question is he going to elevate everyone? Can he get Austin Eckler back to the Pro Bowl caliber player that he is? 1,000-yard seasons, Pro Bowls, Offensive Player of the Year votings? Or is he going to go a different direction? Maybe in the draft, maybe in free agency. Could he go with a Blake Corum this year in the draft if he goes? He led them to 27 rushing touchdowns in this offense at Michigan this year. Very impressive. A young guy, much cheaper than Austin Eckler, could be a weapon. I think Austin Eckler's a very fine player. I think you could stick with him, but I guess we'll see what the future holds. But like I said, I like Austin Eckler. I think he's a fantastic player, a dual threat in the backfield. I'd like to see him stay with the Los Angeles Chargers as much as he could and keep that core together. Now, for injuries, that has nothing to do with Jim Harbaugh. He can't help it. Nobody can help it. It's just part of the game. But unfortunately, Mike Williams and Keenan Allen have been hurt for the last couple of years. Mike Williams especially is hurt, seems like almost every year. If he can stay healthy, he is a very nasty weapon at wide receiver. Now, certain guys are going to have to start getting paid and all that, and it's hard to keep a team like that together. Joey Bosa is very expensive this year. Derwin James is expensive. Everybody's going to have their own price tag, but I think with a new head coach, a fresh start, they can make it happen. They can make it work. The bright side about it all is even if Joey Bosa isn't getting paid or gets traded or whatever, it's not going to be, I don't think it's going to be a Sean Payton and Denver situation, because Russell Wilson, he inherited him, but Russell Wilson was already pretty old and potentially washed up, and now we all see that he is, in my opinion, washed up. But Justin Herbert is young. He's in his prime. He still has weapons. They might be aging and hurt, but he has weapons. The draft's coming up. They have some decent draft capital. So we're going to see what happens with that. But as far as Jim Harbaugh goes, like I said, he has playoff experience, success, and I think it's going to be a great fit in LA. Beautiful city, beautiful new stadium in SoFi. And I believe they are making a new stadium just for the Chargers because they're sharing SoFi right now with the Los Angeles Rams. With this first offseason move, I believe this is the big first offseason move any team has really made in the NFL except for unfortunately firing coaches. So as the time of this recording, this weekend the AFC Championship is the Ravens and Chiefs. NFC Championship is the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers. So we're going to see what happens to those teams. The Super Bowl, we're going to be also talking about that here soon. Winners, losers, why not, and what ifs. After that, though, is going to become the offseason. But right now, for the offseason, I think the Los Angeles Chargers are off to a very hot start, getting the best available coach on the market in Jim Harbaugh. So I'm very excited to see what happens with that. But if all parties can stay healthy on the Los Angeles Chargers offense alone, their defense is okay, but it's definitely the weak point of their team. They're very offensive driven and heavy. We shall see what they do in free agency and the draft to improve their team and overall, but maybe that defense which needs the most help to get younger, cheaper, better, faster, stronger. But for right now, the offense, the way it's built, if Mike Williams can stay healthy, Keenan Allen can stay healthy, and they bring back Austin Eckler, or they go in a different direction, we shall see. But right now, just getting Jim Harbaugh alone, he led the Michigan Wolverines to a national championship while scoring an average of 35 points a game on average. Very impressive. Let's see if he can bring that high-scoring offense to LA. Let's just say the Los Angeles Chargers are going to be scoring lots of touchdowns this year. We can only see what the future holds for us. I'm excited to see it. I hope you guys are too. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. Until next time, we out, baby.